All-Powerful Steps for the Toeic Listening and Reading Test by Takayuki Ishii, Masahiko Iwata, Osamu Yamaguchi, Yuko Matsumura, and Joe Cincy. Narrated by
Nadia McKechnie,
Andre Duflay,
Brad Holmes,
and Howard Caulfield. Published by Seibido. Unit 1, Airport. Part 1. Number 1. A. People are standing in line at the counter. B. A person is working behind the counter. C. A wheelchair is in front of the seats. D. Passengers are waiting at gate 80. Number 2. A.
Passengers are getting off the airplane.
B.
All three vehicles are on the left side of the plane.
C.
One vehicle is facing the front part of the plane.
D.
The plane is going to land at the airport.
Part 2. Number 3. Where are you going on your business trip? A.
To Los Angeles.
B.
We're sure it's in stock.
C.
Because I will have a very important conference.
Number 4.
what is the purpose of your trip?
A.
for about a week.
B.
Sightseeing,
C.
by airplane.
Number 5.
When did you decide to go abroad next year?
A. To Scotland in winter. B. With my close friend. C. 3 weeks ago. Number 6.
With whom do you want to visit the sightseeing spot?
A.
The view there is incredible.
B.
With my girlfriend, of course.
C.
That sightseeing spot is famous for its natural beauty.
Number 7. How long did it take to reach the last station? A.
Almost 5 hours.
B.
It's 25 kilometers from here.
C.
The last train leaves in 30 minutes.
Part 3. My flight from Vancouver was delayed, and it looks like I've missed my connection to Chicago. I'm worried I'll miss the International Sales Conference there. Can I have a seat on the next flight?
Well, sir, if there's a seat available, that will be possible. August is the peak vacation month in the Chicago area, though.
I understand. I'm hoping there'll be something at least. Oh, and I hate to sound picky, but if at all possible, could I have an aisle seat so I can easily walk around and stretch my legs sometimes?
That's going to be tough, but I'll see what we've got. Just a moment, please.
Number 8. Why couldn't the man go to Chicago? Number 9. What is the woman's occupation? Number 10. What does the man want for the upcoming flight? Part 4. With regard to providing service for the passengers, there are a few things we should keep in mind in order to help everyone enjoy their experience as much as possible. First of all, you must never allow unruly passengers to disrupt the flight. If someone is behaving obnoxiously or in any way disturbing fellow passengers, please remind them to behave themselves. If they respond negatively and continue acting up, please report it to the cabin crew chief, and he or she will inform the pilot. If you notice anything out of the ordinary and potentially dangerous, quickly and discreetly inform the cabin crew chief as well as other flight attendants. Failure to act quickly could endanger the lives of passengers and crew. Also, one of you asked about what to do when couples use the restroom together. We recommend you knock on the door and remind them it is against airline policy for more than one passenger to be in the lavatory at one time. If they fail to respond and engage in actions that bother other passengers, please point them out to the chief after they exit the room and they will be handled accordingly. Now, do you have any questions?
Number 11. Who is this talk directed to? Number 12. What should first be done about unruly passengers? Number 13. Who did the speaker say are using the restrooms wrongly?
Unit 2, Train Station. Part 1. Number 1. A.
A couple of passengers are boarding the train.
B.
A conductor is flagging down the train.
C.
A person is carrying a bag in his left hand.
D.
Some passengers are waiting for the train to arrive at the station.
Number 2. A.
Several people are carrying suitcases.
B.
A few people are close to the sign.
C.
A security guard is talking to a person.
D.
A man is using a smartphone.
Part 2. Number 3.
At which station are you going to get off?
A.
Well, I will get out.
B.
Tokyo Station.
C.
I'm going to catch an express train.
Number 4.
Who sent my boss a bullet train ticket for Osaka?
A. Yesterday morning. B. At Kyoto. C. His secretary did, I'm guessing. Number 5.
Which sightseeing spot do you prefer, Niagara Falls or the Grand Canyon?
A.
I visited Niagara in fall.
B.
Somebody fell into the Grand Canyon.
C.
I like Niagara Falls better.
Number 6. What brought him to New York? A.
He brought something to drink.
B.
He came here on business.
C.
He was brought up in New York.
Number 7.
How long does it take from the airport to downtown Boston by car?
A. It takes about 20 minutes. B. It takes a long time to wait for a taxi. C. Downtown Boston is so crowded. Part 3.
Hello, sir. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for a supermarket around here.
Okay, but we have a couple of large supermarkets in the neighborhood. What's the name of the supermarket you're looking for?
King Supermarket. It was advertised in last Saturday's newspaper. The ad mentioned a 3-day sale with every item on sale for half price.
Got it. It's about a 5-minute walk from here. Just walk up this street here and turn left at the intersection. You can see it over there on your left.
Number 8. What is the woman doing? Number 9. What kind of event is mentioned? Number 10. What will the woman do next?
Part 4.
Welcome to the Railway History Museum. I know how excited and thrilled you are at the chance to explore our museum. I'm sure you all want to learn more about our exhibits. That's why I'm here. Feel free to ask me any questions anytime, but please bear with me for a moment as I give you a brief rundown of our place. Today's schedule begins with a 15-minute video of the history of railways in the theatre from 10 a.m. This experience will prove insightful for when you get the chance to ride on carriages pulled by steam locomotives in the afternoon. You will also have the chance to see various exhibits in the main hall. I will then take you to the gallery where you can view various paintings featuring railways. For the last leg of the morning tour, I will take you to the warehouse at the back of the building where preserved carriages are housed.
Number 11. Who most likely is the audience? Number 12. What does the speaker imply when she says,
"That's why I'm here"?
Number 13. What are the listeners not likely to do in the morning?
Unit 3, Department Store. Part 1. Number 1. A.
The man is wearing a backpack.
B.
The man is fixing a keyring.
C.
The man is looking at books on the shelf.
D.
The man is taking souvenirs from a box.
Number 2. A.
There are a lot of palm trees behind the building.
B.
People are drinking coffee outside.
C.
Part of the signboard cannot be seen due to some trees.
D.
Customers are waiting in line in front.
Part 2. Number 3.
Will you bring me a red jacket?
A.
I have read the article.
B.
We only have yellow ones.
C.
I don't put on a jacket usually.
Number 4. May I use the fitting room? A.
The sweater fits very well.
B.
Room service is not available.
C.
Go ahead.
Number 5.
Do you know where the restroom is?
A.
Have a rest.
B.
It's on the second floor.
C.
There is room to grow.
Number 6.
Would it be possible to have this gift wrapped?
A. It'll cost $5. B. Those present were satisfied. C. It just wasn't possible. Number 7.
Does that shop sell Vietnamese coffee beans?
A.
They used to.
B.
They are made in Vietnam.
C.
The food is tasty.
Part 3.
Excuse me, I'd like to enroll in your Royal Customer Membership Plan.
I'm sorry, but Royal Customer Membership is reserved for dedicated patrons only. You must be a standard member for a year, and then you'll have the option to upgrade to a Royal Customer Membership automatically upon making annual purchases totaling $3,000 or more.
Where can I sign up?
There is a counter right behind you. The annual membership fee is free if you join today.
Number 8. What are the speakers discussing? Number 9. What is required to be a royal customer? Number 10. What will the man probably do next?
Part 4.
Good afternoon. Let me take a moment to tell you about our around-the-clock worldwide shopping at Nancy's online department store. As you may have guessed, you can shop online anytime and anywhere. International orders are more than welcome. Your purchase is guaranteed at the exchange rate of the time when your order is placed. You can select from a broad range of best-selling items from our catalogue and website, including items on sale for a limited time, available only over the web. Most in-stock items are delivered within 5 to 14 business days after processing. Please check the estimated delivery date before completing your order, as well as the transaction process. Should you have any questions, email or call us during business hours from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Register now, create your account and save 10% today, up to a total of $100 off your first purchase.
Number 11. What is this talk mainly about? Number 12. What does the speaker mean when he says,
International orders are more than welcome.
Number 13. What does the speaker recommend?
Unit 4, Restaurant. Part 1. Number 1. A.
Both men are wearing a suit and tie.
B.
The men are studying the menu.
C.
Meals are ready on the table.
D.
All the seats in the restaurant are occupied.
Number 2. A. Delivery bikes are being sold out front. B. Some of the delivery vehicles are under repair. C. Vehicles are parked between the building and the shrubs. D. Many delivery bikes are not in use at the moment. Part 2. Number 3.
Do you like your coffee with or without sugar?
A. Yes, I like tea better than coffee. B. With sugar, please. C. I think she likes it without sugar. Number 4.
Which do you prefer to eat after dinner, cake or ice cream?
A.
Without a doubt, ice cream.
B.
I don't like to eat cake after lunch.
C.
I prefer to bake cakes.
Number 5. Which do you think is more suitable for the party, Chinese or French? A.
Neither, I'm afraid. I think Indian is appropriate.
B.
He likes Chinese cuisine more than me.
C.
I feel pretty much the same way.
Number 6.
Could you recommend a good restaurant, or would you like me to choose?
A.
He probably won't recommend you eat at that restaurant.
B.
She's the owner of a good restaurant.
C.
Go ahead, but nothing too formal, please.
Number 7.
Do you know how to use the ticket machine, or would you like me to show you?
A.
That's right. I know who showed me the machine.
B.
Would you show me how to use it?
C.
She's got a knack for using this kind of machine.
Part 3.
So many people seem to have no time to enjoy a real lunch due to their busy work schedules these days. How about you? With all your desk work, are you able to eat enough to get you through the day?
Well, I usually grab some fast food for a quick lunch. There's a famous pizza restaurant across from the Chinese restaurant near my office. I like to get a slice of the seafood special there. I also drink coffee with all my meals for an extra boost of energy.
That sounds nice, but I hope you're not eating junk food like that every day for lunch. It does have a lot of calories, though.
I know, it's not the healthiest of foods. However, I have no time to order anything that'll take longer to prepare. I think it's a good idea to eat fast and use the extra time to relax before heading back.
Number 8. What is most likely the man's occupation? Number 9. What kind of food does the man say he likes? Number 10. Why does the man eat quickly?
Part 4.
Which pizza topping do you like best? Cheese, onions, shrimp, cherry tomatoes? No matter the topping, many folks say pizza is their favorite food. Do you ever wonder about the origins of pizza? Originally, Italians used to bake the disc-shaped bread and use it as a kind of plate, placing various foods on it. This was the beginning of the world's first pizza crust. Cooks in Naples, an Italian city, began putting sliced tomatoes on their bread, and people there started eating pizza for lunch and dinner, and sometimes even breakfast. In the late 1800s, many Italians brought their pizza recipes with them when they moved to the United States. Consequently, the first pizza restaurant opened in New York City, and now pizza is one of the 3 most popular foods in the USA.
Number 11. What is this talk mainly about? Number 12. According to the speaker, what was bread originally used for? Number 13. When was the item mentioned introduced to the United States? Unit 5. Hotel. Part 1. Number 1. A. Pillows are placed on the bed. B. The housekeepers are busy. C. Sheets are being changed. D. 2 people are sleeping there. Number 2. A.
The men are going down on the escalator.
B.
The men are on the left side of the escalator.
C.
The chairs in the lobby are unoccupied.
D.
There are many people walking in the lobby.
Part 2. Number 3. Won't you come with me to the party tonight? A.
I'm afraid I'm going to be busy.
B.
I'll work on it tonight.
C.
I'll go to your place in a second.
Number 4.
Why don't you have a cup of coffee?
A.
The copy machine is broken.
B.
Because I like coffee.
C.
I'm not thirsty.
Number 5.
Didn't they confirm the reservation?
A. Yes, they reserved the seats. B. I'm afraid not. C. No, they confirmed it yesterday. Number 6.
Wasn't there anything on the table?
A.
Yes, I found a pen.
B.
The table is over there.
C.
No, a couple of apples are on it.
Number 7. Haven't you finished your report yet? A.
I'm just about done.
B.
Yes, I reported to my supervisor.
C.
No, I didn't renew my passport yet.
Part 3. Front desk, how can I help you?
Hi, my room number is 1003. I'm ready to check out and I need someone to help me with my baggage. Could you send me someone to help here?
Of course, but all our employees are busy helping others at the moment. Could you please wait just a bit?
How long will it take?
It won't be long, maybe 5 minutes.
That's fine, but I'm a little nervous that I'll be late for my flight.
In that case, I'll ask them to hurry. The route to the airport is always congested around now.
Right, that's why I'm concerned about a delay.
Number 8. Why did the woman call the man? Number 9. Why does the woman want to leave early? Number 10. What will the woman probably do next? Part 4. Welcome to the Grandeur Hotel. As your concierge, I'm pleased you've chosen us over the numerous other hotels in and around Tokyo. Our hotel, located on a gorgeous hilltop, commands a magnificent view of Tokyo Bay and the Trans-Tokyo Bay Highway in the distance. Truly, the night view is beyond description. We hope you relax and enjoy the beautifully illuminated cityscape. Though located in a serene locale, our hotel is within walking distance from the nearest subway station, shopping district, and cinema complex, and offers easy access to the heart of the Tokyo metropolitan area. Our hotel boasts both Meiji-era and Western-style architecture in its appearance and state-of-the-art facilities, including free Wi-Fi spots. Since its opening in 1910, we have been committed to providing the best possible service to our clients. Our overwhelmingly positive customer feedback and a large number of repeat clients are testament to this. We're ready to make your stay as enjoyable as possible. Please come see me if you have any questions or special requests.
Number 11. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 12. What does the speaker mean when he says,
Truly, the night view is beyond description.
Number 13. What can be inferred from this talk?
Unit 6, Hospital. Part 1. Number 1. A.
The woman is measuring the man's pulse.
B.
The man's hands are open and resting on the table.
C.
The man is wearing a long-sleeved shirt.
D.
The woman is wearing a watch on her right wrist.
Number 2. A.
Several people are enjoying drinks at their table.
B.
A rock band is singing a song in front of a large screen.
C.
A bartender is pouring beer into a large mug.
D.
Two people are seated on the left side of the bar.
Part 2. Number 3.
There is a pet hotel near the airport, isn't there?
A.
My hotel doesn't allow pets.
B.
Yes, the pet hotel was closed yesterday.
C.
No, there isn't a pet hotel nearby.
Number 4.
You're going to attend the business conference in Los Angeles, aren't you?
A. No, I'm not going to become a flight attendant. B. No, you aren't. C. I definitely will. Number 5.
Let's visit the Grand Canyon, shall we?
A.
We used to enjoy visiting the city.
B.
He has a grand opinion of himself.
C.
That sounds nice.
Number 6. Please check them again, will you? A.
Okay, I'll check in at the hotel.
B.
Sure, no problem.
C.
If my memory is correct.
Number 7.
Mr. Coleman lives near his office, doesn't he?
A. Yes, It takes him about 20 minutes to commute, I hear. B. No, it takes a long time to wait for a taxi. C. Yes, he has to take at least a 1-hour bus ride. Part 3.
Hello, this is Sean McLaren speaking. I've got an appointment with Dr. Sheffield on Saturday morning, June 20th.
Hello, this is Kelly speaking. Let me check with Dr. Sheffield. Oh yes, I have it right here. Well, what can I do for you?
I'd appreciate it if you could change the date and time. Is it possible to move it to Saturday morning on June 27th? You see, I'll have to take a business trip from Friday, June 19th.
Sorry, Mr. McLaren. Dr. Sheffield is scheduled to attend a regular meeting on skin cancer on that day.
Okay, I'll cancel the appointment for June 20th this time, and then I'm going to reschedule with Dr. Sheffield after I come back to Miami on June 24th.
Oh, well, thank you very much for calling. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Number 8. What is Mr. McLaren's purpose for calling? Number 9. What is Dr. Sheffield going to do on June 27th? Number 10. When Kelly says, on that day, which day is she referring to?
Part 4.
Are you constantly stressed out? Do you want to reduce your stress? Sure you do, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't get rid of stress. Let's face it. However, if you learn about how stress is caused, you'll gain the edge to mastering your stress levels. Now, how is stress caused, you ask? Cortisol, or the stress hormone, is responsible for a number of stress-related disorders. Elevated cortisol levels weaken the immune system, raise blood pressure and cholesterol, and further the risk of heart disease or mental illness. There are 3 simple ways to reduce cortisol. First, engaging in regular physical exercise helps. This includes activities such as bicycling to work, going for walks, and taking the stairs. Second, maintain a close circle of friends. Lack of social interaction and isolation leads to elevated levels of cortisol. Being in a close relationship will enhance self-confidence and reduce anxiety. Last but not least, any kind of relaxation technique is beneficial. Meditation, laughter, yoga, or listening to your favorite music are all beneficial.
Number 11. What is the purpose of this talk? Number 12. What does the speaker imply when she says,
Let's face it.
Number 13. Which statement is not true?
Unit 7. Bank. Part 1. Number 1. A.
The man is holding cash in his hand.
B.
The man is playing with the monitor.
C.
The man is fixing the ATM.
D.
The man is interacting with the machine.
Number 2. A.
There isn't enough money in the machine.
B.
A bank teller is using the ATM.
C.
Somebody is fixing the screen.
D.
A bank's logo is on the top of the machine.
Part 2. Number 3.
Do you know what time the bank opens?
A.
Maybe at 9 a.m.
B.
It's near the bank.
C.
It opened last week.
Number 4. Do you know whether or not she goes to work by car? A.
She carpools with us.
B.
She bought a new car.
C.
She goes to work every day.
Number 5.
Does Tom understand how important it is to change the company name?
A.
He changed his job quickly.
B.
He's very enthusiastic about it.
C.
The stand's name is unimportant.
Number 6.
Do you know what our new manager is like?
A. The manager doesn't like it. B. The company employed the new manager. C. He seems to be very strict with his staff. Number 7.
Do you know when the client will transfer money?
A.
At the end of this month as usual.
B.
He'll transfer at Paris.
C.
The clients are somewhere around here.
Part 3.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to know how much your bank charges for transactions.
It depends on how fast you want it sent, your credit, and the total amount.
Whoa, that sounds complicated. I'd like to know your fee, that's all.
Excuse me. He's a new hire, so let me explain the details. Let me check your wire transfer form. All right. Standard wire transfer for an amount of $3,000 with a balance of $4,000. In this case, our fee is $15.
Thanks for the help.
If you're in a hurry, a swift wire transfer would be better, although it costs an extra $10. Also, if your balance is more than $5,000, you will be eligible for a $5 discount for any wire transfer.
Much appreciated. Here's $15.
Number 8. Who most likely are the speakers? Number 9. What does the woman want to know? Number 10. What will the woman do next?
Part 4.
Applying for our banking services online is easier than you would expect. You'll have access to numerous services such as deposits and withdrawals. You can view loan balances and loan transaction records through our secure website. However, when you want to apply for a loan, you should be reminded of the following. First, if you don't have an account with us, please open one online and wait to receive your cash card before applying for a loan. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks processing time for us to get your card ready. Second, when applying, you must verify that you meet our eligibility requirements. That is, you must be between the ages of 20 and 90 and earn an annual income of 3 million yen or more. Third, if you are not found eligible, we may decline your loan request. Be sure to check the FAQs page of our website for necessary information on where to acquire any necessary documents, such as the income verification certificate.
Number 11. What is this talk mainly about? Number 12. What is not required for a potential borrower? Number 13. Which of the following statements is true?
Unit 8. Workplace. Part 1. Number 1. A.
They are looking at each other.
B.
The man is unpacking the box.
C.
The woman is helping the man tape up his injured arm.
D.
Some books are in a pile on the table.
Number 2. A. There is nothing written on the blackboard. B. There are more than 4 erasers beneath the blackboard. C. The man is writing something on the blackboard. D. The man is talking with his back against the blackboard. Part 2. Number 3.
Samuel was voted Employee of the Year.
A. He is a splendid flute player. B. I didn't know he had it in him. C. They usually come to work on time. Number 4.
Our boss didn't go on the business trip to Singapore.
A.
He lives in Singapore.
B.
He was always bossy in the workplace.
C.
He had to attend an important meeting at the head office, right?
Number 5. I guess our CEO won't be taking a summer vacation this year. A.
He always lets me go.
B.
He seems busier than usual.
C.
He hasn't had the vaccine yet.
Number 6.
Our sales department should move Sean to the Los Angeles office.
A.
He should not have moved there.
B.
Yes, the office badly needs someone as an accountant.
C.
No, he used to work for a moving company.
Number 7.
We should set up a non-smoking area in our workplace.
A.
We already have a smoke-free place in our office.
B.
Well, some workers don't smoke a lot.
C.
We should have smoked in the designated place.
Part 3.
Hi, Robert. How have things been over there?
Hi, Emily. It's not so bad, although I have a request regarding the monthly sales report.
Okay. What do you need?
Well, here in Los Angeles, I'm having a little trouble renewing the plant contract with our clientele, so I'm wondering if you'd be able to finish up the report there for me.
I've got it. I'll get my assistant to help me out. Jenny, are you okay with this?
Of course I can help. Where can we find the files?
You should be able to find them in my bottom right-hand drawer.
Number 8. What are the speakers mainly talking about? Number 9. What problem does Robert have? Number 10. What does Jenny request of Robert?
Part 4. Good morning, everyone. Today I am pleased to welcome Ms. Meg Williams on board as manager of the marketing department here at our Seattle branch. She will be replacing Mr. Cohen, who was transferred to the Prague branch. Meg has been in marketing since she graduated from one of the most prestigious business schools in Europe. After being promoted to the marketing manager of the Frankfurt branch, she made invaluable contributions to sales there. When the branch was hit hard financially by the economic crisis, she exercised unparalleled leadership in streamlining operations by drastically cutting costs without cutting personnel. She contributed immensely to getting the branch back on its feet again. After serving as assistant marketing manager of various branches in Milan, Madrid, and Brussels, she came back to Seattle, her hometown. With her expertise, ingenuity, and devotion to work, I firmly believe she has what it takes to be an ideal leader. We'd like to welcome Meg with a big round of applause. Thank you.
Number 11. Who is the speaker introducing? Number 12. Which is not one of the branches Meg Williams has worked at? Number 13. What does the speaker mean when he says,
she has what it takes to be an ideal leader. Unit 9, Fitness Club. Part 1. Number 1. A. The dryers are under repair. B. The dryers are being replaced. C. The dryers are being installed. D. The dryers are placed side by side. Number 2. A.
Many dolphins are jumping.
B.
The person in the middle is holding a bar.
C.
People are enjoying watching the show.
D.
It's a very fine day with no clouds in sight.
Part 2. Number 3. Would you like me to come with you to the gym? A.
I came up with an idea.
B.
I'd like to meet Jim.
C.
That'd be a great help.
Number 4.
Would you care to do some exercise?
A.
I'd love to.
B.
She requires hospital care.
C.
The size does not matter.
Number 5.
Shall I bring some water for you?
A. Not at all. B. Take me to the waterfall. C. That's kind of you. Number 6.
Let's join the local boxing club.
A.
I enjoyed it very much.
B.
Why not?
C.
I was a member of the horseback riding club.
Number 7. How about sending a text message to Mr. Kim? A.
You can leave your message.
B.
Sorry, I don't know how.
C.
He's looking for a textbook.
Part 3. When did you last have a medical checkup?
I had my last physical almost 5 years ago.
Have you even been to see a doctor recently?
Not really. I've never been sick in the last 5 years.
Oh, you must be in wonderful health. But you'd better have yourself checked out at least once a year, even if you're healthy.
My hectic schedule doesn't allow me time to get checkups.
You spend more than 200 days overseas on business trips each year.
Incredible!
No exaggeration. I worked only 90 days in this office last year.
In your case, airplanes are your home away from home.
In either case, you should have yourself looked at.
That's good advice, for sure. I'll try my best.
Number 8. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 9. Why can't the man follow the woman's advice? Number 10. What will one of the men probably do? Part 4. Hello everyone. We have decided to expand our commitment to the wellness of our fellow staff by entering a partnership with one of the nation's leading fitness clubs, Fitness Challenge. More and more studies have shown that enhancing staff health, fitness, and wellness is directly related to efficiency and motivation, thus promoting productivity within the organization. To illustrate this, please take a look at this graph, which displays the inverse relationship between the employee's participation in fitness programs and the number of days of illness-related absence. The more employees that are enrolled in fitness programs, the fewer sick days are reported. Therefore, we have identified the staff's wellness with the success of the corporation. Employee wellness refers not only to physical activity, but also to nutritionally adequate diets, better sleep, stress management, and even a positive mindset. In addition to our wellness-oriented tradition, starting next month, we will launch new wellness workshops in collaboration with Fitness Challenge. We think it would be a great idea to join one of our workshops, which will teach you how to manage your schedule around fitness.
Number 11. What is the talk mainly about? Number 12. What does the speaker imply when he says,
Therefore, we have identified the staff's wellness with the success of the corporation.
Number 13. What does the graph indicate?
Unit 10. Sightseeing. Part 1. Number 1. A.
There are many people walking around the temple precincts.
B.
There is a man walking toward one of the temple buildings.
C.
All the traditional buildings are surrounded by grass and trees.
D.
The monks are cleaning the leaves from the temple grounds.
Number 2. A.
There are a few people lining up at the currency exchange.
B.
Staff members are closing the currency exchange store shutter.
C.
The currency exchange store is next to a vending machine.
D.
There are currently no people at the window.
Part 2. Number 3.
Can I ask a favor of you?
A.
I asked what your favorite food is.
B.
I have a favor to ask you.
C.
Sure, go ahead.
Number 4.
Would you help me finish my paper?
A. Well, I finished my paper. B. Great, you can help me. C. No problem. Number 5.
Why don't we take a 10-minute break?
A.
Sounds good.
B.
That's right, we broke up.
C.
No, you don't.
Number 6. Could you call me in 10 minutes? A.
You could call in sick.
B.
Call me later.
C.
Can I call you a bit earlier?
Number 7.
I'd appreciate it if you could give me a ride to the station.
A. I'll take the train to the gallery. B. Okay, I'll pick you up at your office. C. I'd appreciate a lift to my home. Part 3.
Hello, James. This is Sarah. How's it going?
Sarah, hello. How lovely to hear from you.
Sorry to disturb you at work. I'm just calling to confirm our get-together next month. We've decided to meet at the Lotus Garden, you know, the Chinese restaurant.
So, how do we get to the restaurant?
Well, when you exit Wellington Station, go down the path to the roundabout, then go down North Street towards the town centre.
Oh, I remember the town centre is located near Silver Street.
There's a jeweller on the right. The Chinese restaurant is just next to it. Number 8. Why does the woman want to go to the Lotus Garden? Number 9. What does the woman mean when she says, "Sorry to disturb you at work"? Number 10. Look at the graphic. Which way should the man go after reaching the roundabout to get to the destination?
Part 4.
Good morning, everyone. I'm your guide, Lucy. Welcome to the one-day city sightseeing tour. Before riding around the city, I'd like to take a minute to brief you on safety precautions. First, Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we have come to a complete stop. Second, please refrain from eating or drinking while on the bus. Third, after disembarking for sightseeing, be sure to come back and be seated by the designated time. The bus will leave as scheduled, and we don't want to leave anyone behind. In the morning, we'll take a ride along Cherry Boulevard while making short stops for photographs at the Gate for Heaven Temple and the Peace Statue. However, the street that directly leads to the National Museum is now under construction. This means we'll make a detour by taking Lily Avenue and Azalea Avenue instead. I'm afraid we'll arrive at the museum about 15 minutes later than scheduled, and we'll have lunch from 12:15 p.m.
Number 11. Where are the listeners likely to be? Number 12. What is the talk mainly about? Number 13. Look at the graphic. Which route are the listeners not likely to take?
Unit 11, International Conference. Part 1. Number 1. A.
3 people are at different tables.
B.
One person is standing, the others are sitting.
C.
All the people are wearing glasses.
D.
The man is wearing a suit.
Number 2. A.
2 women are sitting face to face.
B.
3 women are standing in a line.
C.
The woman is spreading out files on the lectern.
D.
The woman is making a speech with a microphone.
Part 2. Number 3.
Shall we have a brief discussion over lunch?
A.
Sorry, I'm full.
B.
It's in my briefcase.
C.
I'm busy today. How about tomorrow?
Number 4. Why don't we sit down and discuss our plans for the summer? A.
I heard it will be hotter than usual.
B.
Great. We have plenty of time.
C.
That was a good discussion.
Number 5.
What about going to the International Food Exhibition next Saturday?
A.
I have another appointment.
B.
That was really nice.
C.
It'll be more international.
Number 6.
What do you say to printing them out?
A. He's out of the office. B. The printer is acting up again. C. I bought a photocopier. Number 7.
Would you like to give your presentation first?
A.
No, go ahead.
B.
It's better to speak slowly.
C.
It's a lovely present.
Part 3.
Hi, Jim. How was your business trip? I never imagined we'd meet each other in a place like this.
What a coincidence. I arrived here about 15 minutes ago and was looking for a place to eat something because I was starving. Are you flying to Rome?
Yes. Why don't we get a bite together? I have plenty of time before my flight.
Sounds nice.
Actually, there are no restaurants on this floor. Let's take the elevator down 1 floor.
How about we use the stairs instead? I can't wait. Number 8. Where most likely are the speakers? Number 9. Look at the graphic. On which floor is the conversation taking place? Number 10. Why does the man ask the woman to use the stairs?
Part 4.
Today I am honoured to share my views on the increase in international students from East Asia, one of the most rapidly developing areas. Take a look at this line graph. This compares by area the number of international students who have enrolled in my university. The bold-faced line with triangles shows the rapid increase in the number of East Asian students, especially Chinese students. In contrast, the solid line represents the students from the Middle East, where I am from actually, and the dotted line shows a slight increase in the number of European students. Some may see this surge of international students as a threat to educational institutions. However, who would agree? These students can bring cultural diversity and different perspectives to us. As a student from the Middle East, I sincerely hope that universities will continue to embrace a diverse number of ethnic groups and their cultures.
Number 11. What is the main topic of the talk? Number 12. Look at the graphic. What trend is seen with the students from the speaker's region? Number 13. What does the speaker mean when he says,
However, who would agree?
Unit 12, Computer Society. Part 1. Number 1. A.
the cover of the computer is closed?
B.
There are several notebooks on the right side of the computer.
C.
The computer seems to be on a chair.
D.
The computer is open and turned on.
Number 2. A. There are 6 chairs in the room. B. There are a pair of chairs on one side of the table. C. There is a stapler on the left side of the table. D. One of the chairs is much larger than the other ones. Part 2. Number 3.
Thank you very much for your assistance.
A. Your help was timely. B. You assisted me with my sales reports. C. Tell me whenever you need me. Number 4.
Sorry I was late for the sales meeting.
A.
I'm sorry you won't be able to attend the meeting.
B.
He was the late sales manager.
C.
I wish you had come on time.
Number 5. I'd appreciate it if you could share a room with me. A.
No problem. That would be of some help to me, too.
B.
Of course, there's enough room in my van.
C.
The apartment has 8 rooms.
Number 6.
Why don't you take a taxi to the station?
A.
You took a taxi to the station, didn't you?
B.
It's not cheap, you know.
C.
I'll definitely buy him a tuxedo.
Number 7.
Should I reserve a business class ticket for your upcoming trip?
A.
I should have booked that ticket for you.
B.
I didn't reserve a room for my trip.
C.
I'd appreciate it.
Part 3.
We're used to advertising through newspapers and magazines, but recently a new type of advertising, viral marketing, is becoming popular.
Isn't that just advertising using the internet?
Pretty much. People recommend products by posting information about them on forums, blogs, and social media websites. Actually, I'm now keenly interested in the potentiality of social networking.
Great. We simply have to take advantage of the power of the internet in order to make more people aware of our desks and chairs. Let's log into your social network and see what we can do.
Number 8. Where do the man and woman most likely work? Number 9. Look at the graphic. What is the percentage of the advertising category that the woman is keenly interested in? Number 10. What is the man probably going to do next?
Part 4.
Today I am pleased to share with you the findings of our research on the popularity of smartphones. Look at this bar graph, which compares the ratio of smartphone sales to feature phone sales from 2011 to 2016. The percentage of smartphone sales has grown gradually. Pay special attention to the year 2015. This year marks a turning point in that for the first time, the sales of smartphones surpassed that of feature phones. The smartphone holds greater promise in the years to come, as more and more people are aware of the benefits of this palm-sized computer. Its increasing importance cannot be overemphasized. Since the smartphone market for the young and middle-aged bracket has been saturated, we need to attempt to enter the market for children and the elderly as soon as possible. What should we do to meet the increasing demand for these age groups? Well, for now, we're going to focus on developing more secure and user-friendly smartphones in the future and come up with solutions related to product development. Thank you.
Number 11. Look at the graphic. What is the percentage of smartphone sales in the year that the speaker pays special attention to? Number 12. What does the speaker mean when she says,
Its increasing importance cannot be overemphasized?
Number 13. What does the speaker think should be done? Unit 13. Employment. Part 1. Number 1. A. The man is leaning against the seat. B. The man is handing a document to another person. C. The man is drawing up a report. D. The man is wearing a suit and tie. Number 2. A.
The man is tightening his necktie.
B.
The man is putting on his suit.
C.
The man is taking off his shirt.
D.
The man is shaving his moustache.
Part 2. Number 3. Is there a post office around here? A.
Here you are.
B.
I'm afraid I'm a stranger here.
C.
I went to a post office.
Number 4.
Mr. Smith wants to see you.
A.
Do you know why?
B.
I knew him for a long time.
C.
See you soon.
Number 5.
Would you rather go there by yourself or with me?
A. There are some people. B. Do it for yourself. C. Either is fine for me. Number 6.
How was the food?
A.
Can't complain.
B.
Shrimps and crabs.
C.
It's located by the river.
Number 7. Why is the light on in the meeting room? A.
Because the meeting is over.
B.
I forgot to turn it off.
C.
The switch is on the wall.
Part 3. How's your job hunting going?
It's tough, as a matter of fact.
I've heard the job market is booming. A lot of my classmates already got job offers.
Yes, that's true, but it totally depends on the sector.
That's right. The market I'm focusing on is kind of booming. I've never seen the growth rate exceed 5% like this before. So job hunting for me was a piece of cake. I got a couple of job offers right away.
Boy, are you lucky. The area I'm interested in is in a bit of a slump. I might change my sector to the one with at least the second highest growth rate.
That might be a better idea. That sector is relatively stable because it won't be as affected by the economic turmoil. Number 8. Who most likely are the speakers? Number 9. Look at the graphic. Which sector has the woman been searching for a job in? Number 10. What will the woman probably do next? Part 4. Job interviews are nerve-wracking, stressful occasions. This pie chart shows a survey that illustrates to what extent job seekers feel confident during a job interview. Astonishingly, many of them said they are not very confident. But don't worry, I'll provide those like you who lack confidence with some tips on how to best perform in a job interview and stand out from tons of other candidates. First, know yourself. Confidence comes from your self-appraisal and self-approval of your strengths and weaknesses. Reflect on which of your strengths matches the job responsibilities. Second, do your homework. You should be acquainted with any relevant info about the organization you are applying for. For example, visit the organization's website and search other published materials. Third, prepare yourself for unexpected interview questions and practice well. What are unexpected questions? We'll do some practice interviews after my talk so you can get accustomed to them.
Number 11. What is the main theme of the talk? Number 12. Look at the graphic. Which percentage astonishes the speaker? Number 13. What are the listeners likely to do after the talk?
Unit 14, Job Training. Part 1. Number 1. A.
The large classroom is full of students.
B.
The woman and instructor are looking at something together.
C.
The woman is staring at her teacher.
D.
The man is walking towards the back of the classroom.
Number 2. A.
The two people are standing back to back.
B.
The woman is much taller than the man.
C.
The man is erasing something written on the blackboard.
D.
The man is raising his left hand very high.
Part 2. Number 3.
Are you able to attend the ceremony this coming Sunday?
A.
Let's see, it should be all right.
B.
Saturday is preferable.
C.
You'll be able to come to the ceremony.
Number 4.
I can't remember why the boutique is closed.
A. Do you remember the clothes shop across the street? B. It went bankrupt, I guess. C. The beauty parlor is closed. Number 5.
You didn't attend the sales conference in New York, did you?
A.
Did you attend the party?
B.
As a matter of fact, I did.
C.
I was a flight attendant in New York.
Number 6. Would you like milk or sugar for your coffee? A.
I drink milk every morning.
B.
I'd like to copy it.
C.
Neither, thanks.
Number 7.
Could you ask Mr. Kim to come here?
A. He'll be here in a minute. B. Yes, you may come in. C. He could hear your voice. Part 3.
Hi, Tim. How's the job search been going?
Great. I took some written exams to qualify for initial interviews for some big IT companies. I passed one of them and was invited to an interview, which I also passed.
Wow, that's great. I always felt you were smart enough to work for a large IT company. When is the new recruits training going to start?
It's going to start in a few weeks. I've been given a training schedule by email. On the afternoon of the second day of training, I'll get some information about the department I'll be working at. I'm excited now.
Number 8. What are the speakers mainly talking about? Number 9. What does the man mean when he says,
Qualify for initial interviews.
Number 10. Look at the graphic. Which department will the man most likely work in?
Part 4.
Hello everyone and welcome aboard. We are very pleased to have you on our team. My name is Marsha. I'm going to outline the training program you will attend. As shown in the flowchart, first, all of you will take part in a 1-week general orientation where you will learn how the company is run and how office communication and business etiquette work. Then, you will be divided into 2 teams, marketing and product development, depending on your college major. Each of the separate sessions is designed to empower you to develop skills suited to your aptitude and expertise. For example, employees with MBA degrees will be assigned to the marketing team. This training session, which I will be supervising, will give you plenty of opportunities to learn effective skills and strategies for marketing and customer relations. After 2 weeks of separate training sessions, all trainees will join a final 1-week session supervised by our directors, which will complete the training program. Any questions so far?
Number 11. How long does it take to complete the entire training program? Number 12. Look at the graphic. Which session is going to be supervised by the directors? Number 13. Who is this talk intended for?